welcome back to Behind the Mind. I'm Chris Phelan.
I'm Chris Lees.
And in today's episode we're going to venture up to Pendle near Burnley. Is it in Burnley or near Burnley?
Near Burnley.
Near Burnley.
Near Burnley.
We don't know. I was never any good at geography. I've got a sat-nav. So the sat-nav's going to take us. Don't mind the dog, just chilling.
So we've already been to Lancaster Castle. We thought if we're going to, learn more about the Pendle Witches, we need to learn a little bit more about the trial for obvious reasons. So we've been there, we've done that, we've got footage, so you can see that on our Facebook page. But what better way to find out more than actually go and visit Pendle itself and the church and Pendle Hill, of course, which is well, it's legend, isn't it? So that's the plan. What do you reckon?
I'd quite like to go to the top of Pendle Hill. That's a fair trek, man.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Fair trek. We're both out of shape. We're not really gym goers, are we, as such?
No.
So yeah, that's going to be really interesting. See how far up the top we can get. Chris also has this cottage he'd like to visit.
Got to find it. Got to find it.
Got to find it first. There's a 17th century cottage that's allegedly been unearthed and recovered twice. Now, what did they find, Chris?
Found a skeleton of a cat.
In this old cottage.
A mummified cat. So obviously, if it's a mummified cat, it's got to be a witch, hasn't it? So
well, that'd be Egyptian, wouldn't it?
well, there you go. But it's definitely something that we've got to check out, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, without further ado, let's hit the road. Enjoy.
Off to Pendle.
So we parked in Barley car park.
From the entrance of Pendle car park, we turned right and walked to the T-junction. So that's where we drove. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cross straight over and follow the sign to Barley Green. Follow the no-through road between the two pillars to pass by Nelson Waterworks. Cross the stream on our left via a footbridge. Go through a gate and head up across a stile. I'm pretty sure that's where we drove to. We bypassed all that. Hey? I think we just drive to that where the car parking spaces were.
The same place, but we went the wrong way, didn't we? Last time we were there.
Don't go to the car park. Do you know when we came out of the car park, turn right?
Yeah.
Where you flew the drone?
Yeah.
Before that, do you remember saying we'll park it here? There was like 6 or 7 car parking spaces and a massive gate with signs.
Yes. Yeah. That's us.
That's where we're going.
That's us.
Whether or not that's where my cottage is, don't know. I have this thing about a cottage. There's an old cottage where allegedly it was owned by witches and it keeps burying itself and they've had to unearth it twice. So how can you do a Pendle Witch up without going to look for the cottage?
Yeah.
I've no idea where it is.
This could go one of two ways, couldn't it?
Well, we'll probably get lost.
We're going to end up getting lost. Yeah. He hasn't shut up about this cottage throughout the whole journey and he's determined to find it. So our mission today is to find Big Chris's Witch's Cottage.
We're finding the cottage.
You have to excuse the sat-nav, she's very rude. She keeps chipping in.
And we're going to attempt to walk to the top of Pendle Hill. I say attempt.
You're going to fucking attempt it. Hey?
It's about 7 miles.
To the top?
Yeah. The trail's about 7 miles in total, yeah.
577 metres to the summit.
And I've never walked up a hill before. I don't know about you.
I struggle getting up my stairs. Fuck walking up a 600 metre hill.
But it's going to be interesting.
This is going to be interesting. It's going to put us to the test. Right, where are we today, Chris?
Well, we're on our way to Pendle Hill, hopefully. If we're on the right road.
We're also hoping to find Chris's little cottage as well. He's very passionate about his cottage, aren't you,
I
Chris?
think the cottage is over there though, near the reservoir. But we're going to find it no matter what.
Yeah, very passionate about finding the cottage today. Oh, it's just me, or has it gone dark? Back into the daylight again.
It's just like this is actually a through road or not.
Soon find out. So we don't get shot, eh?
We're going to get shot once, aren't we? Look that for a house.
You shitting me? Is that people up there? That's people up there.
That's the trail.
Fuck!
Yeah, that's the trail. Something tells me it's not going to be all nice and flat though.
No, of course not. Why would it be all nice and flat? That'd be too easy.
That's got a drink, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's not ideal, is it either?
Fuck, that's a long way, man.
Yeah. Scarily long way, Chris. Eh?
So you're not feeling up to it?
It's going to be interesting.
Damn. Oh look, oh, we've got people on the trail up there. Now a good time to tell you I'm scared of heights.
Scared of heights and exercise.
Yeah, and exercise, yeah. Terrified. Ooh. This looks like a trail to me. One at a time, please. Huh?
How are you feeling?
I feel okay. That's a fucking mission, that. Jesus. Another 5 paces, we'll stop for a rest. Fucking Nora. There's a dump everywhere. Dump for days. What are you thinking, Chris?
Thinking what we let ourselves in for, to be honest. Not even what a 10 or 20 for the way in.
Oh God. Again, one at a time. What is this? Now, would you go left or right?
Oh. I don't think it makes any difference, really.
Right, we'll see how far we can get up before we give up, and then we'll show you where we're at. Well, I never thought we'd do this, but we're currently sat at one of the highest points on Pendle Hill. How do you feel?
Elated. Knackered. Absolutely knackered.
Absolutely fucked. There you go. Excuse the wind, it's a little bit windy up here.
Very windy.
577 metres above sea level. We're here.
Amazing.
What a view! Look at that. Nice gentle walk down, should be a breeze. We'll see you at the bottom. Alright, here we are. We made it to the bottom. Chris?
Yeah, we made it to the bottom. I don't think it'd be right to do a documentary about Pendle without walking to the top of it.
Oh, that's true.
And we've done it.
To the top, the actual top.
Yeah, a few breaks on the way.
Many breaks on the way, my goodness.
Making sure we still have lungs.
Yeah, so we're down. We don't think we're any fitter for it.
I feel rejuvenated.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said that at the top, but
didn't see anything haunted up there though, just a bunch of sheep. What about you?
no, you're not going to see anything during the day anyway, are you? A few piles of rocks.
What? Who says that ghosts just come out at night? So what we're going to do now is we're going to go and
Cottage.
we're going to go and find Chris's precious little cottage that he's so fond of. We're going to go find that now.
No, look, it's probably been buried again and we're not going to find it.
Yeah, there's something about it being buried in... No, it was unearthed, wasn't it, once in like 2011?
It's been unearthed twice apparently, and it's been buried twice. But it all depends whether or not it belongs to someone and if it's private land, so we're going to have to see how we get on.
Well, yeah. I hope it's not been buried, or we'll just be looking like for nothing, really.
Well, yeah, exactly. But we've climbed up Pendle Hill and that's what matters.
Yeah, worst case scenario today, we've climbed up Pendle Hill, so that'll do us.
Happy days.
We'll catch up with you when we find the cottage.
See you later. So we've finished our day in Pendle. What do you make of it, Chris?
Much to Chris's disappointment, the cottage was actually reburied in 2012.
2012.
Can't find it, like I say. It was worth a shot, but that aside, we managed to make it to the top of Pendle Hill, which was challenging.
Challenging, tiring, but worth it. Worth it.
Worth
As we
it.
said before, you can't come to Pendle and not climb Pendle Hill, can you? It is what it is. We've been to St Mary's Church. We were told by the vicar that they've got no bodies in that graveyard that relate to witches, which kind of confuses me a little bit because...
But was it not, what's her face, Nutter?
Eileen Nutter is buried there.
Is it? Is that her first name?
Yeah, Eileen Nutter, who apparently is or was involved with the witches, but if you ask the vicar...
The vicar has told us that
there's no one there that's
there's
buried.
no relation to anything to do with the Pendle Witches or the history of the Pendle Witches in that graveyard, and he's also said that respectfully he does not wish us to film in there, which I can understand. It's a place of rest.
It's disappointing, you know, if you're going to come and do an investigation and you've got a church that, let's be honest, in Halloween everyone descends there because it's witches, to be told that you can't film there and there's no witches buried there, bit of a letdown really.
Bit of a letdown,
Bit of a lie.
but nonetheless we've enjoyed it. So to me, Pendle Hill seems like a little bit of a cash grabber,
Yeah,
if I'm honest.
I'd have to agree with that. It's almost as if...
It's a very pleasant walk. There's nothing haunted about it at all. I mean, it just seems like a bit of a cash cow, you know, for like people that want to go on guided, prepaid tours over
tours.
Halloween and
Yeah.
stuff, you know. And, yeah,
I think it's fair to say that Pendle's a beautiful place. I'll never knock Pendle. It's absolutely
it's
stunning.
gorgeous.
Absolutely stunning. Family day out, bring your kids, whatever. Fantastic, beautiful place. But if we're going to be talking about witches, hauntings, anything like that, which Pendle's famous for, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. What about yourself?
I'm not seeing it. I think back in the day as well, it was far easier to just point a finger and say somebody was a witch.
I think you're probably right, to be honest.
If you did that nowadays, people would just laugh at you. So
yeah, I agree.
you know.
So we've had a good time. We've set out to look at what we wanted to set out to look at, but we're coming back with, well, mixed feelings really, aren't we, to be honest?
Yeah, slightly mixed feelings. To be fair, I didn't really expect us to catch anything out of the ordinary or witness anything out of the ordinary, but you saw a bird dive into a bush to catch.
Yeah, I saw a bird getting a mouse. Interesting stuff, but it's not what we came for. We thought about filming on Pendle Hill at night, but to be honest, I don't think we're going to get anything any different at night than we did during the day, to be frank. It's a hill
and
with steps.
Sod climbing that at night as well.
Yeah, we'll probably end up in hospital, to be frank, if we tried that.
Yeah. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Hope this has been of interest to you. I've been Chris Phelan.
I've been Chris Lees.
You've been watching Behind the Mind. Follow us on Facebook for up-to-date posts on where we plan to visit next. Until next time.